Hey everybody, give me just a second to get some things rearranged. Pull it up on YouTube. Let's see. Alright. Get that fixed so I can see y'all's comments, if y'all have any. This is Paper Pumpkin. It's a monthly subscription you can get through Stampin' Up. The cost is, I believe, $22 or $21. I believe it's 22. I can check and make sure. Let's see. Let me go check for you before I tell you something wrong. It's 21 with tax, so it winds up coming out to be like a little over. So this is this month. It's called the Bouquet of Hope. Let me go back to where it was. And in this kit, which some of it I've already pulled out and taken care of, you get these stickers. They come in English, French, and German. And I'd already undid some of them. And I'll show y'all how to do that and the easiest way to adhere them. This is called Bouquet of Hope. It coordinates with the Flower Fields paper, which at this point is no longer available. However, with a $50 order, to me, I have an extra pad of this. One extra pad, just one. So if I can still give you that offer, if you have a $50 order to pay to Stampin' Up, I can get you this paper and I will send it to you from me. So it would be free with the $50 purchase. Also, I do have a few other items that you can get that's from Celebration, and we will discuss that later. I'm not going to do it right now. This is next month's Paper Pumpkin sneak peek. Next month, you're going to get these 4 free stencils and the little sponge. I know you can't really see that sponge. I'll show you what they kind of look like here. They look like this. And you would get the sponge. And I cut mine in 8s. So I cut it just like a pie or a pizza. And I just cut it this way and then this way and so on. So that's pretty much what those sponges will look like. And then you'll have your little stencils. I believe stencils are going to be like 4x4. And then you get a bunch of other paper cards and such to go with it. So in order to get March Paper Pumpkin, you have to be subscribed by March 10th. March 10th at midnight is the cutoff. Well, not midnight, it's 11:59. So if you want to get March's Paper Pumpkin, you're going to want to get subscribed pretty quickly. I'm having a feeling that they might have some white crafting that comes with this one. Just a thought. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. And then this is March or February's Paper Pumpkin. It's called Bouquet of Hope. It usually gives you all the directions. These are in black and white. I usually just go by the photos on it. I may make just one of each, and then I'm going to make maybe a few extra, or a couple alternatives. So, I mean, it's nice to have a little sympathy card with you. So I'm going to set this right here. I did go over what was in the paper pumpkin when I first got it. It came with 3 of these that I've already cut apart and kind of weeded out to make it a little bit easier. It has these 3 doilies. You get the stamp set, which has 2 sentiments on it and some flowers. You get some Stampin' Dimensionals. Get some sequins. You get a Mossy Meadow ink. You get all the envelopes. This is Mossy Meadow. That's Rococo Rose. And that is Bumblebee. Alright. Then it comes with all your little labels that you might need. I haven't punched mine out yet. I usually do, but I haven't. You get some little glue dots. You get 3 of these little punch outs for the cards. You get some Mossy Meadow twine. And you get all your cards. Oops, there's one more thing. These are the little vellum foiled background. You get 3 of each of these cards. This is Mary Merlot. This is Rococo Rose, which is going to be a color that's retiring soon. So if this is one of your favorite colors, you might want to jump on that. And then this is Just Jade. And this is another color that's going to be retiring soon. Nope, not Just Jade. Just Jade isn't retiring yet. This is just the Rococo Rose. My bad. So that's all that was in the box other than the cardboard. We'll set that aside to hold any extras once I get done with them. So we're going to go ahead and make these little cards that are on the front here. So we're going to start with this one right here. Just going to go and fold this over and try to find my bone folder. Should be in here. There it is. A little bone folder, and kind of crease that and make it a full crease there. Then I'm going to take this little doily here and I have run out of oh, actually no, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use another one. Sorry. Thought I had it all together here, but I guess I don't. There we go. Here's my Tombow multi-medium glue right here. I'm just going to put a little glue on the back here and stick this down. I'll center up the best I can. Alright. Then on the card it wants you to get some of this twine here. It says about 15 inches, so here we go. That's about 15-ish. Then you're going to take it. I kind of pull mine to get some of the curl out of it. Alright. And you're going to take it and make a bow. I know you can't see this too well because it's so thin, but I'm just making a bow. Let's see if you can see it better on here. It's going to be kind of a big bow. And then it's going to go right on here. Then we're going to take our little labels here. This one, we're going to punch it out. And take our stamps. And get this little sentiment here. It says, I believe it says, sorry for your loss. Make sure I get that going the right way. I'm going to use my big pad of Mossy Meadow just because I like these pads a little bit better. Make sure I have it turned the right way. And then I'm just going to stamp it down, let it marry for a second, and pull it right back up. Alright. Then this, I'm going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals. Stick about 3 of them on here. I'm going to stick this twine like right in the center of this one so I can make sure it stays on there. That is upside down and crooked. A little bit of extra time to pull that up. And put it right back down. Kind of line it up there. I'm going to take some scissors and kind of trim this up. Now, you can't really see the twine that well unless you're like in person. And then you take your little sequins right here. I'm going to take my little take your pick tool. Comes with several different little attachments. This is like a little spatula that you can use, and it kind of picks up those glue dots as well. Sometimes those glue dots don't come off. That's great. I'm going to put one there. I'll put one right here. And I think I'm going to put a little one down at the bottom. Alright. And that is pretty much that card. They make these cards really simple and easy to use. So you can write your little message inside the card and then put it in the mail. Alright, the next up, we're going to do this card right here. I'm thinking of you. And I have a little trick for this. Alright, first of all, we need our little card base, which is this Rococo Rose. And go and fold it like normal. Alright. Then I'm going to take the little vellum decorations right here. The best thing to do to adhere this is if you go ahead and put your little flowers and stuff on, all of this on there first, and then flip it over, then you can hide the little glue dots and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and add all these things. it's showing to add these little flowers. Get my little flowers here. Punch these out. Get this one, and this one. Alright, and then we also need our Thinking of You. This one is one I've already weeded. And how I did that was I took this back part off. Once I can get a hold of it. Take this back part off. Try to hold what I need to stay down. Once you get it going, it pretty much just comes right up. Okay, close that away. And take this and pull it up. Then you can take your little pick tool right here. Get in that little groove thing. Oop, this one's not working quite well. I'm going to turn around and use this pokey part. And just kind of weed it out. I'm going to go ahead and throw these little pieces in the garbage because they will stick to everything. You pretty much just weed it out like this. I'm going to show you a way of picking this up without messing it all up. Hopefully you'll have what I'm about to use to pick this up in your kitchen. See, these things really like to stick to you. There we go. Oh, good night, Irene. These things really stick. Heck, I'm just going to start sticking onto that. So let's get them off my finger. Alright, that's pretty much how you kind of take the middle parts out. And then, my little secret is press and seal. Get your good size piece. And tear it off. And we're going to use this in just a second. I'm going to cut a smaller piece so it's not so big. Just tear it like that. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and get this. I'm going to adhere my little flowers right here. Just going to stick that right there. And this one is going to go right over here. Alright. Now we're going to take our press and seal. We're going to lay this on top. We're going to press on it. If any of you do vinyl, you know, you could always use transfer tape. This is something that you would probably have in the house. And then you just kind of peel it off. It has stuck to it. See? It's stuck to this. Then we're going to place it right where we want it. And kind of go on top of these. I'm going to stick it down. And go ahead and peel it right off, and voila. And it doesn't get bent up. It doesn't tear or nothing. There's that. It's an easy hack. And this, you can use it again because it's still got sticky on it. Alright. And then we're going to stick this little flower on here. I'll actually stick it right about here. So we're going to turn this over. Now that I have this little spatula tool, which makes it easier to get these little glue dots off with, I use my little spatula tool. I'm going to put these little glue dots in the areas where it's not going to show on the vellum once I get it glued to the front. I'll put one here. There's many hacks of getting vellum to adhere without showing adhesives. I think that's about the only. I might stick one right here. Alright, I'm going to twist this around. Get these little backs off of it. I'm going to have to vacuum because I'm going to wind up finding these little backs on the floor. So take your pick tool. It's really handy. Especially with getting these things off. As many of you, if y'all have seen some of my other videos, know I hate these little glue dots. Alright. Gonna take this, since it's got all that adhesive on it, and I'm going to stick it right on here. The corners are a little loose. If you want to, you might can put a little glue dot right behind the little foil spots where it may not show as bad. There we go. Can't really see it too much. If you're here and watching, go ahead and say hi if you wish. If not, that's okay. I'll take this one, put it right here. You're not going to see it behind that foil there. I'm going to take one more. I think I'm going to stick it right about, well, don't want to come off now. There we go. Just remove the back off of it. And this is crooked as all get out. Let's see. Bring it right back up. Try to fix it just a little bit better. Glue dots come up pretty easily. Alright. Now I'm going to add some more little sequins onto this to add a little pizzazz. There's one. Oops. Alright, and then one more small one. Right. Let's see, right here. Right, there you go. A couple little sequins on there. So that's the second card. Now we're going to make this third card here, and then we might come up with the alternative or two. I might come show you how you can add a couple of these pattern papers that are matchy. Let's see, we need this little punch out here. Need this. If you already have a paper pumpkin subscription, you could always add an add-on or a refill kit. Need this little label here. Alright. Go ahead and stamp our sentiment. Take this off. So I'll have to clean here in a little while. This one says, I'm always here for you. Stick that on there. I don't think that's straight. Let me get this straight on here. Alright. I'm going to take my Mossy Meadow. Ink that up. Your first paper pumpkin, you will get a stamping block that's about 3 by 3. It's not as quite as big as this one. But this one has the little edgings on it to help for grip. Get off some of that ink. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and put this together. This little piece here goes first. Take a little glue. This little glue over it. I'm going to take this banner down so you can see a little bit better. I do have links in the description box. So this is supposed to go long ways. Let's see, go about right there. Then we can take this, and I'm actually going to add some more dimensionals to it. Do this, this. Yes, I know, I'm adding quite a few. I just like for mine to have really good support. I like mine to sag in the middle. Alright, and I'm going to take this and place it right about here. Then I'm going to take this one and add dimensionals to it as well. Oops. I need to move this glue dot because I don't want it to sit. It's supposed to sit on top of that, and the dimensional will be right in the way. There we go. So far. And then to this one, we can also add some of these little sequins. That one, go for a little one, and then yeah, we'll go another little one down here. It's kind of creaky. Yeah, there we go. It's a cute little card. I think I might add two more. Why not? I'm gonna add one right up here. And maybe one more little one right over here. There you go. It's a cute little card. It does have another sentiment in the stamp set. Sharing in your sorrow, thinking of you, and wishing I could be there to hold your hand. So that's a sentiment that you could put right in the inside. So we can do that real quick. So I'll go ahead and open this. Get our Mossy Meadow ink. Whoops. It's upside down. Alright. I'm going to put it up so someone can, up here so someone can write a handwritten message if they choose to. Give it a few seconds to marry and pull up. A little smudge on there. There's another one. Put it right up towards the top. Give it a second. Lift up. These would make good cards just someone has a loss or going through some circumstances. Just write a little message to encourage them and bring a smile to their face. There we go. Got all those stamped. All right. Set these over here. All right. I'm going to use this Just Jade. I'm going to take this. This is Bumblebee Yellow cardstock. I'm going to adhere this to the card. Guys, these are some alternatives. I didn't have this planned. I'm just going to fly by the seat of my pants. So I'm going to add this yellow cardstock right here. If you don't have yellow cardstock, if you have a kit, you can take these envelopes, which I might do that on the next one, cut the envelopes down and then use the pattern and the envelopes for your top. So you could very easily take this and use it on here. Alright. Let's see. I want to take this. You know what? I'm actually going to take these. And this. I'm going to bring back my press and seal paper. Press this on there really good. I'm getting the ink on my hand. Take my little bone folder and press this on here. I'm going to take it and peel it off just like I did the other one. Like that. So where I want it on here. I'm just going to peel that right up. Ooh, took off some of that black. You might want to watch that. It did pull some of this up from the U. Then I'm going to take these Stampin' Dimensionals. Kind of put one right up here. They do, Stampin' Up! Also has some mini dimensionals. So if you want some small ones. There's that. And we got one more. Probably just needs one dimensional. Stick this right up there. Then I'm going to take some more of these little sequins here. And these eyes, the eyes on the thinking doesn't really show up. So I'm going to put these two sequins there. Alright, and then I'll stick, I think I'm going to try to cover that up just a little bit. You can't really see it. Camouflage. Put that one there. We can put one right up here and one down here. And voila, it's just an alternative. Doesn't have to be the same exact thing. Then you can stamp your little message in the front or in the inside. And there you go. Alright, one. Let's see. I'm going to take, let's see. I'll take this one, envelope. I'm going to get my trimmer. This is, I do have the Stampin' Up! Trimmer. However, my blade has gone dull. And so I'm going to have to use this until I can order some more blades. So I'm going to just cut off the smidgen bit, just a small bit of this envelope. Alright, then I'm left with these pieces. Then I'm going to cut this off. Let's see. Use this line. I'm going to cut this to 4 by 5 1/4. We have 4. Should I cut a little bit more on this side? Alright, 4. I'm going to cut off right here. This is going to be 5 1/4. Whoops. Okay, maybe it's going to be 5. It's not going to matter. This actually needs to be 4. Or actually needs to be 3 3/4. Alright. Then I'm going to take and layer it onto this cardstock. This is a 4 1/4 by, it's 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and scored at 4 1/4. Sorry about that. Then I'm going to take this. Y'all saw that I just took the envelope and cut it for this pattern paper. I'm sure some of y'all probably gasped. Let's tear up the envelope. I got more envelopes. Then I'm going to take this cardstock that I thought I cut it down a little bit more. Before I cut it down, I'm actually going to stamp this bouquet of flowers. Let's see. Just like that. And I am going to stamp them with some Memento black ink. And you'll see why here in just a second. I don't think my Memento is all that wet. I think I'm going to have to get another one. I'll take it and I'm going to, actually I want it to go this way. I'll stamp it on here, give it a minute to marry. Didn't stamp perfectly, but it's okay. I just got these Stampin' Blends in, and I want to color in my images. So this is Mossy Meadow. In the Stampin' Blends, these are alcohol markers. And like most alcohol markers, they'll blend evenly. They don't leave streaks. With Stampin' Up, you always get two markers in the set. They are $9 for the set, but that means it's about $4.50 for each marker. They come in a set of a dark and light. So I'm going to go ahead in with my light. I'm going to choose a smaller end for more detail. I'm going to go ahead and color in these leaves. And then we have this one. So we have these. I'm going to go ahead and color these stems with my marker so they're not black. So I'm going to take the dark colored one. I'm going to go kind of in the center down at the bottom to give it a little shadow. The same with this. Just a little bit of shadow. Don't need much. Oops, we missed one. I'll get it in just a second. I'm going to take my lighter color again. I'm going to blend out that darker color. I know y'all can't tell on this one, but when you go to blend these out with the lighter color after you do the darker, it brings out a third color. I don't know if y'all want to sit here and watch me color all this. I should have had one pre-colored, but like I said, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I did not do the right marker. I'm just going to leave it like that. Alright, then I'm going to grab, this is Rococo Rose. Cocoa Rose. See, this has got the dark color and the lighter color. I'll bring that up so y'all can see. Now it's kind of hard to see that color because it just looks black. Now what I'm missing? Missing my light being on. Give me just a second, guys. Realize I never turned that light on. Can see the green in there. Then again, I'm going to take my Rococo Rose. Should make these lids a little bit easier to get off. Go ahead and color in pretty much all the flower here. Sorry about that. All right. That's the Rococo Rose light. I'm going to go in with the dark. Yeah, this end. I'll try to highlight the darker spots where it would be dark, like up on the edges and along the sides, just to give it that little bit of dimension, sort of. I'm going to do that to all of them. Hands are a little shaky today. Alright. There's that. That's what I have so far. I'm going to go back in with the lighter color. Just going to blend that out just a little bit. And I mean, I didn't have to go and blend this out, but it really does give the softer look. I mean, even without me blending it out, it looks pretty good. Don't worry when the color comes out a little bit different color than you think it is. Once it dries, it's the perfect color. All right. And I'm going to go in with, I believe this is Granny Apple Green. Let's see, this must be the light one right here. And I may just leave it the light color. On these leaves. There's the leaf. Trying to make sure I got all the leaves. Alright. I'm going to go in just a little bit with some of this. I'm not going to really blend it in too much. I'm going to kind of just dot it in some places. It'll kind of blend out on its own. Alright, and then I think I'm going to use this Daffodil Delight because they don't have a bumblebee. So I'm going to go in with this Daffodil Delight and I'm going to color in these little centers. Sorry about the dogs barking. Oh, missed one. Alright. Then, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and color in this bow with the Rococo Rose. alcohol marker. The alcohol marker does have two ends. It's got this bullet tip, which is, or a little bit finer tip, which is good for detail coloring. Then they also have the brush tip if you want to cover big spaces. I need to color these little flowers here. This is Misty Moonlight, the lighter color. And that's what I'm going to use for these little flowers right here. I'm not going to go too dark with it. So here's one right here. Alright. And then last but not least, which one is this? Okay, that got switched up. Wow, use this marker, I got the lid switched up. So this is the dark. So that goes there. I'm going to use this to color this little flower right here. And this one right here. This is the Calypso Coral colors. Alright. And I think with this one, let's see, well, if I do that, it might kind of mess it up. I'm just going to leave it alone. Alright. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. This right here. Hopefully this will fit. Oh no, it's not going to fit. Let's see. Won't fit perfectly, but it'll get most of it in there. I'm going to bring out the big die cut machine real quick. I'm going to kind of layer that in there. It's going to cut off part of this a little bit, but that's okay. No big deal. This is the stitch shapes. You get circles, ovals, and squares in with this. And it has the stitched, look, I don't know if y'all could see that or not. There's some stitch marks in it. Alright. That's the big stamp cut and emboss. That's new. I will put that right there for now. Alright, on with the card. Alright, so I did have this all layered up. Then I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. Let's see. I think I may take this little layer here and put it on top. Make it go all the way across. Alright. Let's do that right about here. I'm a little crazy with that glue. So I'm going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals. Now sometimes I get start making cards and it's hard to quit. You start making one and then you get ideas and keep getting ideas. I'm going to set this right here. And then I think I might take a little label here. Oh yeah, that'll look good. Let's see. I might make one more card after this. I think I'm going to call it done. I don't know if that one will fit or not. Oh yeah, it'll fit. This one is, I don't know what I would do without you. I'm actually going to stamp it in Mary Merlot. Thing, guys, you don't always have to stamp in your sentiments in black. You can always go and alternate it to another color. If you subscribe to your paper pumpkins, you'll get a lot of these little cubes in different colors. Alright. This is from the Heal Your Heart, which was a celebration set. And unfortunately, I only have one of those. I had another, and I gave it away to some friends. Another dimensional, and one more in the center for support. So I think this would be a thank you, because I'm right here. It says, I don't know what I would do without you. And I would put thank you on the inside. So I think this says, yeah, this has an thank you sentiment. Why not? Let's just go for it. Go ahead and do it while I'm here. Alright, take my Mary Merlot again. Kind of put it right where I want it. And stamp it. And pull up. That one got a little messy. May have to put a little bit of paper in there and redo it. Alright, there's another one. And let's see, we can go for one more. And then I'm going to call it done for the day. I'm actually going to use this card base here. Alright. And I want to use this one. Or I could use this. Yes, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to cut it down to, like let's see, where's it at right now? 4 1/4, or 4 or 5 1/4. Alright. Mat this right on there. This is some of the designer paper. If you put in a $50 order, I will get this sent to you as soon as your order from Stampin' Up! Ships. You cannot order this through Stampin' Up! They no longer offer this. But if you do put in a $50 order, I have one left, and I will get that sent out to you. Alright, now what? Let's see. Do I want to? I'm going to use this again. Or do I want to use that and that? Put it in the center. Oh, I think I know what I'm going to do. Go ahead and put this on here. Put some glue on it. Now I'm going to take, let's see, what color do I have? Just Jade. Alright. The sentiment will work on this label, whichever direction you choose to put it on. I'm using the Just Jade. Put sorry for your loss. Nope, that didn't come out. Let's try another one. Ink it up again. Don't worry, that other one won't get thrown away. I'm just going to flip it over and use it another time for something else. Set it on here. Let it marry. Alright. Where did my card go? Oh. I'll pop this up on dimensionals once I figure out what I did with them. I lost them. I guess I won't be putting them on dimensionals. Alright. I'm going to set this right here. Oh, there they are. I'm going to take the flowers off of here. No, not that one. Since it matches, I'm going to pop these up on dimensionals for sure. Go right above that. And this is going to get a few dimensionals here. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And then we'll put this one, you know what? Oh, it's not going to matter. Put this one angled down here. Like that. And then on the inside, I don't know if I'm going to put this or not. It might be a little too big. Put it on this other side. I think that might be a little too big. So I'm just going to leave it like this. Guess I could have added a little bow or something on there. But, like you can see, there's still a lot of pieces left here. I could probably make quite a few more cards. But I still have 2 more of these left. So the sky's the limit. You don't have to do just what the directions tell you. You can go off on your own and make your own cards. So these are the 3 alternatives that I made. And then these 3 are the ones that follow the directions. It's already got 6 cards, and I still got plenty of stuff left to make more cards. So just a reminder, next month's kit needs to be subscribed by March 10th. There is a link in my description telling you exactly where to go to subscribe. There's also a link to my shop if you want to look for some items. And stay tuned for next month. If you subscribe to Your Paper Pumpkin, I will come back with that and show it as soon as it comes in. And we will come back for some alternatives. This is going to be a fun kit. I cannot wait to get this and seeing what it's all about. So, y'all take care. I may sit here and make a few more cards and maybe show them on my Facebook page. I do have a Facebook page called Shy Stampin' World as well. Same as what it's here. So you can go and like my page and maybe see a few more alternatives. I wish y'all well, and may God bless y'all. Have a wonderful day.